He survived the invasion of the Mother's Realm.
Basket of free bread. Like,
I can inform you the baker did indeed survive.
Hooray.
I bought all his bread for the campaign.
yeah.
But yes, it's something which all of you have to think about, because what do your characters do now? Your legend is over. Or is it just beginning?
Vacation.
Sigil.
Yes, let's go to Sigil. We have Laurel the plant god. We have Raphael the sword of the empire. We have Bollard the squid mine thing.
Yeah, alright. Fuck you too, buddy.
I don't know what you are. You never told us.
I don't even know what I am either.
Never ever told us.
I'm froggier than Squiddy.
I expect answers, damn it. But
He's amphibian, not cephalopod.
okay, amphibian, not cephalopod Bollard.
Classify me wrong
So
again.
with the angel, and Dragon Knight. That is a Sigil party if I ever heard one. Like we roll in there, we're gonna get shit
We just
done.
need like a few tieflings.
Sure, we can probably recruit. Like we'll lead a band of tiefling mercenaries or pirates or something. Yeah. So turning in 2 weeks for Forsaken Throne 2.
By the way,
Still burning. Or
Revenge
something.
of the Antichrist.
Revenge of Sigil. The Fall of the Lady of Pain.
how long both of those questions you ask in chat might get resolved next time. What happened to who is Bollard's mum? And what happens to the witch? Because now her vow is over.
Yeah. I think I know what's going to happen to her.
Maybe you'll find...
Marry Laurel?
What? No.
Why not?
She's probably going to die.
You can remake her as a plant thing, right?
Ooh.
Maybe.
No soul can be resurrected
Mm.
beyond their will.
Don't
They don't
know.
want to come back.
But I should make her into a plant thing.
Who are you gonna make into a plant thing?
I think I have a cool idea for Laurel's epilogue. I won't spoil it even now.
And of course, you've all got various things that need to, of course, happen, and it is, of course, now to consider. How will the world remember your characters?
Pretty well, I think.
They better.
Or eventually,
Zoe the
your
Cruel.
name will fall into
No.
Yeah.
Kill pixies by the score.
No,
And of course,
it's like this monument of Zoe, like open a mouth that is like snake-like, full of fangs, and just pixies exploding around.
Yeah.
it is important to remember. In a thousand years time, will you be remembered as actual people or just a myth
Probably not as a
who
person.
never existed?
though.
Not as a person.
Probably like as.
Hey Jonas,
They would
you
probably-
started streaming just now.
They would
yes.
probably see Zoe as always being an angel. Raphael was like a demigod, and Laurel was always this aberrant horror. And
Raphael's gonna be a children's novel.
Yes, he's gonna be. It's gonna be a
Maybe
real
the
adventure.
fabulous swordsman or something like that.
they're gonna write
All these
Artemis as like an
crazy
actual
rhymes.
dragon or something.
Mhm. Fabulous Adventures of Raphael.
He's never around. Then the kid who used to love them when he was a child becomes a guard in like corrupt city and tries to improve things from the inside, and then he's like fired, and he's like, oh, what do I do now? My life is over. There's no chance of changing anything. And then he meets him like in an alleyway.
I see it's
Hello.
like, hello.
Never give up.
Listen,
And he's like,
the only thing that is left, like he blinks and Raphael's just gone, and there's like a single rose lying on the
it's
ground.
real.
He's changed
that.
forever.
Yeah, he gets to fight the oppression, and tyranny.
Something like that might indeed happen. Raphael is not immortal. He's just a man, but who knows?
He's a manly man.
There are ways.
How manly, though?
You know,
Man,
In
maybe-
the world of dragons and
Maybe-
demons, a man is more than just
You know,
a mortal.
He is
someone who has
prey.
accomplished this much might have some like actual like spark of something awaken in him. You know.
Pretty good luck.
It's,
Everything
luck.
should.
Like
You've had a few lucky strokes.
yes, quite a bit, and maybe that becomes something. Maybe he becomes. Maybe he ascends a little bit. Who knows?
I'm really happy that I took Holy Word. I did not see it coming that it would actually be that useful.
Apart from killing those 65 pixies.
Well, I did prepare a prayer to ask for forgiveness.
Maybe they just were knocked out.
No, they died.
No, they were brutally murdered.
It specified they died.
Your mind connection cannot find those 65 pixies.
Oh,
I'm
well.
sorry.
There's like 6 million more.
Hmm.
I don't really know them yet, you know. It's very
Will
weird.
Zoe ever get forgiveness?
Maybe we'll find out next time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should go on like
It's
a
true.
pilgrimage trip or something.
Because all of you, the same as we did before, you need to write me up a little thing for what you do. I'll of course go through some of the things for NPCs, the questions, what happened to them, and etc.
Mm.
Like showing us a complete table of who served who and what plot was where.
Yeah, and what
I mean,
the
that-
hell happened to
that-
Nairo?
That is a good question. Maybe one that people can ask next time. Find a thought.
Yeah.
Why were the dragons being jerks for so long?
Also a good question.
Mm.
Did Kingy actually not have a penis anymore?
How much was actually missing?
Yeah, how
You
much
know,
was that?
I mean, you could probably ask Irolda that in character.
You
I
probably
mean, it's
could.
It's
well,
kind of awkward, you know.
yeah, but well, Raphael would.
Raphael
You
was just
know,
like, oh, so how much was your
It
ex-husband?
was terrible. I could probably have made him help us, but I was so angry.
He had to be killed anyway.
So I just kept talking shit to him.
The king was
It was
Was a
so
dick.
annoying.
but we didn't have that one.
You know, he gave Karun a frigging what is it called? He cracked Karun's skull open, so he's never gonna forgive him for that. And left him in this room with no
Oh,
one.
it was like that. It was like personal.
It was personal.
Oh.
He took Zoe's powers away, so she had to just sit there with nothing to do to help Karun. It's just like, motherfucker.
He thought he was so cool.
What are the chances of Raphael and Riol to have a kid? Yeah, there's definitely
Well, now
something
they
for
can
next
do
week, I think. There's something for next week, I think.
You can totally do it now.
He will give her the kid the sword in Blackfire.
Okay. Who will be the new, etc.
And then they'll go into the elections.
Mm-hmm.
And, be a candidate for a minor party, the Green Party.
The Raphael party. Lore runs the Green Party.
He's
Just
sword
he-
stabbing.
he-
Oh,
It's-
these
it's-
missions! It's,
I
mean, I'm so conflicted.
when he takes the it's like, oh god, the moral problems.
I mean, technically, because the plane will slowly reform to Laurel.
Oh, it's gonna be like a industrial hellscape.
See like Victorian London.
Smoke,
with
yeah,
trees
smokestacks
everywhere.
and just coal.
All
and
these
just-
like
oh.
fake creatures with top hats and.
That's pretty good actually. Top of the morning to you.
There's like a like a
Andrew, it was tough as hell to play a pacifist and to be so innocent and nice all the time. I was so freaking angry so many times that I had to step away sometimes. Because either one of you guys made me so fucking angry and I couldn't do shit. Or a character did something, an NPC did something. I was like, oh, you asshole! Punch your face! I just played Cash, who was just used to punch people in the faces. So it was tough, and I don't think I can do it again.
I'm gonna go to Twitch, go hitbox chat as well.
Yeah. And I also want to know who would win the fight, Iwaldo or Raphael.
Raphael.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Probably
Yeah,
Raphael.
The thing is, even if you like strip Raphael and the opponent down to like have just basic gear, Raphael is probably gonna win, because he's just like the swashbuckler is so powerful with all of its damn parries and crap.
I'm a little sad you didn't say I would never fight Iwalda. I love her.
No, I would constantly fight her because I love her.
That's
So
the kind
weak,
of
man.
relationship those two have. Is like, I don't like those curtains. I do, and then
Yeah. Then there's a fight that wrecks half the house
and the curtains.
and the curtains. Just just explode, and it's just
That's one of my favorite characters.
it's just half a curtain left, and everyone, both of them, like lay on the floor, just heaving afterwards, like, oh god, we need to stop doing this. As they call in, like, the repairman to fix up the house again.
Well, Andrew, I felt that Zoe was pressed so much that she would, in this case, do her best to protect her friends. So she was sure to. She had made up her mind, if needed be, she would indeed use holy word to save her friends. So if she had to go against her vow, so be it. Besides, she has been very conflicted because the very gods she is worshipping is against what she's doing right now. So yeah. But she will not lose her angel stuff because of Delindria. That is a family thing.
But that's also like something I would I would like say in this thing, like she takes, I mean, Zoe has taken her vows incredibly seriously, and follow them very strictly, and like in the face of this incredible danger and the threat of the end of all things, she decides to finally break to break the vows, and that also, maybe that's also a step for her to like show that she's actually worthy of them. No vow is so important that it should not be broken to save an innocent life. Maybe that is what you gotta say.
Indeed. This could have been the end of time, and if Zoe were to fail because of a vow, her friends were to die because of that vow, she would never live with herself.
How very neutral good of her.
Exactly. She becomes an Agathian, not an angel.
More free to do what you want.
I don't think.
Oh no! Angels have no fixed alignment on the law scale. They're just good.
Well, they are actually neutral angel. Delindria is neutral angel. Angel.
True. The angels are the highest servants of the gods.
Yeah, angels can be any of the three alignments of good. Technically, they are just good.
I don't think Zoe would go fallen. Would have fallen.
Become a negative.
That evil angel.
If someone killed Karun, maybe.
Needs like a coin she can live in.
If someone killed Karun, she would probably get very, very angry.
And made him into a zombie.
No, she would try
No,
to.
they did.
Oh my
So
gosh,
his
she
soul
would be
could
so
never
angry.
be returned to anywhere.
She would be so angry.
Like a ghoul and make him eat someone or something.
Yeah, she could fall from that. I don't know, Dark, could we have met Zoe's great grandfather?
Or could have we?
Mm-hmm.
There was ways, very, very difficult ways.
You don't say.
What? And there is even a way that he could have ended up being a unique unit for the combat.
If Raphael married the first emperor,
He
had
day of the
boobs,
second
so-
month,
It was no simple task.
You don't say. I think
all died, and Malachi made another character.
I feel like I really, really tried to get him to do anything, to just do something. But he showed up at Zoe's wedding.
Like just a second.
Just a second.
Like sup, and there was out.
Turned on the lights and.
I felt like I went through that giant library that Luna lives in. So we went through all the books there, and she even cleaned up the library when she was done.
And it's like, I don't live there. I have a house.
I don't know if she does.
I have a dog.
She showed up.
No, for Luna.
She often showed up and woke Zoe. I was like, Zoe, maybe it's time you went home to
And
We
sleep.
need to fix
But,
a
People are talking at this point.
and we need to fix a date to Luna. She's alone. You know what I mean? She's,
But how would I've been able to get him to do more than show up at a wedding?
maybe
Well,
that's the way.
There were certain locations around which there were some certain clues hidden. The other way, of course, was potentially going to heaven.
Here's a fun question too. What was in that bell tower?
Oh yeah.
We never did.
The clock tower.
Yes.
I can cover the clock tower.
So it's
Laurel, do you remember you were convicted by an assassin a long time ago?
Yeah.
There was
Poison.
an entire assassin's headquarters up there
Oh. Okay.
in the clock tower.
Who ordered the
And why?
assassination on Laurel at that dinner, and why?
The assassin situation on Laurel.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird.
It was weird.
1 second, let me see if I have those notes on hand at a second. If I remember, the person who sent the assassin was. They're scrolling back so far.
Yeah. And there are a lot of plots.
This was a mini plot actually, which never got fully resolved. Part of it was a combination of various characters. For example, the king convincing a alchemist merchant to eliminate his competition.
But why strike at like a ball where the Empress was present? That wouldn't that like stir up incredible amounts of heat for the plot? Wouldn't it have been easy to just like stab Laurel on his way home from the workshop or something? Because at that time we sort of just walked around the streets, you know.
The merchant was trying to frame someone at the ball as well.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's like super hard to find us because we had those tattoos. It was like, you can never find us.
But we kind of hang out around like the crossing.
The biggest issue was the fact that the thing was they didn't basically it was the case of they were trying to frame one of the elven ambassadors there.
Okay.
Always the elven ambassador.
Also, something to think about is that the crossing, I suppose, to us is like this safe haven, but to everyone else, it's like the center of the slums. It's like
Yes.
you don't go through the crossing. Like,
But we were like, oh, we love the
go
crossing.
there. We're like, yeah, we're locals. We're like, if you go through here and you give anyone shit, we're gonna put you down.
Yep.
And that's why people don't go there.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, used to not go there anyway.
What about that? What was it called? That thing that suddenly disappeared when you tried to tamper with it. That vault.
The Black Vault.
Black Vault? Yeah, there was like
Yaga's Black Vault.
it was like a mind reaping set up by an elder thing.
What?
Yeah. If you went in there, you became a serial killer.
What?
Yeah, heavens well done. It was kind of awkward.
You need.
Bollard had to get cured for insanity.
Yeah. I had to imprison him for a while
Yeah.
until we got it fixed. It was a thing.
What? You became insane?
Yeah, literally
Yes.
insane.
Yeah, he just wanted to murder
It
people.
drove him insane.
What Raphael heard, I think, was that they went because noticed that the building is gone, and you look to Laura because we talked about it before, and then basically it's like, yes, me and Bollard went in to take a look, and now Bollard is on vacation, and you're like, oh, yeah, sure he is.
He's hanging out with a squid-like underwater friend who has a thing about fixing mines.
So what happened to it afterward?
It disappeared. I don't know where it went. There's a little robot butler though.
I
wanted a robot butler.
If
and I never got.
if you decided, if you'd like to know, it set up a new location in a faraway land called Chiliax.
Oh.
Are they gonna have more murders there?
Well,
A robot butler? Was it cute?
It was a small, semi-intelligent construct.
Was it cute?
At least we were given the Planescape boat.
What did it say?
I don't frankly remember. But
It basically greeted them politely and showed them around as a tour
it was
guide.
very polite.
Aw, you should have brought me.
It was designed to encourage people to come inside.
Aw.
oh yeah, Mallory is also asking for all of the Riff backstory and stuff, so that will be for Halldamir to divulge.
That's for Halldamir
next time as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mostly.
You need to fucking explain what was going on. Why did we go on that journey to find that stupid fucking
What
feather?
happened to that book
What the
that got
fuck?
stolen?
How did you know where it was of all places?
Yep. Why did we go up a mountain to find a feather? Why did you take us all the way out to that?
Made no sense.
You know,
was-
honestly, I cannot remember. That was so long ago. Hang on, let me find my notes.
We
on
were
that.
flabbergasted. All of us, like,
What
why?
happened to- Why did that woman steal your books?
I don't know. That one was weird. I have no idea
That
about
one
that
never
one.
got, that one
I
never
never
finished.
saw her again.
Yeah, we never saw her.
That one never finished getting resolved. That didn't never finish getting resolved because Riff died.
Yeah.
But why did she
That
do
woman
it?
just got new books.
No
I mean, you
idea.
know, she was happy.
Yeah.
The thing is, some of the books she took aren't replaceable. They were unique.
Why did she take them?
We
I
can
don't
probably
know.
find them if we need to.
Probably. You have locate
My
object now. huh?
backstory, I go teach all these fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to talk about Dark. Talk with Dark about.
Nelson, do you remember
Everything.
me from the 3rd grade? I'm a god thing now, so
Show up and start to bully the bullies.
what are you gonna do? oh no, I closed your shop down. Oh.
Oh, look, I'm breaking all your stuff.
Stop hitting yourself.
Slap, slap, slap.
I can do that.
It was so weird. We get awesome food and shelter, and then she steals Riff's books.
Yeah, I don't know. But then it might not have even been her. That's the thing.
It was.
I don't.
It
I
was?
don't
Yeah.
remember.
It was totally her.
I don't remember this.
We just.
Maybe
It was
we
never
weren't
confirmed.
There. We
Oh, was
thought
one of the ones I
there.
missed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Riff
Riff just came back, and it's like it's all
No,
gone.
we were like, "Are you living here alone?" It's like I was like just shaking my head slightly. I was like, "Are you living here alone? Like, does anyone know you're here? Can we come in?" It's like,
Sinister questions.
no, we don't think we'll leave our weapons outside. I was like,
She allowed you
"We're
inside.
gonna murder her."
She allowed you inside because at the time she was high enough level to beat all of you.
Yeah.
It was fun, you know.
And how should we ever think what had happened to the world if he had done it?
It was fun though.
Yeah,
That
see-
she just
Ritholin is one of the most
I tell you what, there was.
derailing characters I have played with,
Yeah.
but both in an incredibly frustrating but also incredibly delightful way. Because you never fucking knew what was going on or what would happen.
I-
Suddenly you were just, oh yeah, I almost killed the Prince Bishop, and everyone's like fucking
Yeah.
spit take. Like, what?
I tell you what.
Suddenly the Prince Bishop pops out like, "Oh God!"
There
Oh, God.
was.
Oh,
There
God.
was.
Well, how often did you
Yes,
stalk him?
What?
How often did you
I
stalk
can't
Prince
sleep.
Bishop?
I can't eat.
Stop
Can't
Prince
go to the
Bishop?
bathroom.
Hey, she's
Oh,
everywhere.
oh, she's there, sitting there.
God.
Stalk Prince
Fishing with
Bishop.
you. Like, oh,
I didn't stop him do anything.
Yeah, he basically
Stalk
took shelter with most of our others because it was like, I need to get away because she's just all over my shit.
And the Archmage's like, "She is fucking insane. She'll get."
Oh.
But I was stalking Ritholin and Zoe.
What?
Remember those masks? We found out someone was stalking us when we were out walking.
I
That we
think.
called
I think that was
that-
the witch.
the
after all.
Orlane kid to say, "You better figure out who's stalking us, because it's
Yeah.
creepy as hell."
Oh yeah,
And then we
I think
killed
that
her.
was the witch. I think. I think that
the
was the
one-
witch. That was.
the one who was stalking you was indeed the witch.
Yeah.
That's creepy, man.
Oh, it was fucking weird. She was using like the Nethys masks and shit. It was
Yeah.
weird as fucking
They were
hell.
like, "You should totally come with me to the
Yeah.
Man,
Memphis."
this like 10 years after party is gonna be really
Oh
weird.
yeah.
Like, remember that time where we almost killed each other? Almost killed Zoe and we
Hmm.
after you and like all these people died fighting for that part.
Mm.
Remember when I swore on an eternal blood oath to murder you? Oh, 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 oh.
When you almost killed my wife.
Hmm. Hmm.
Remember when you had William in that like torture basement?
It's torture, murder basement, and
For
like,
a large part of his life, that he can't really remember anything past that.
yeah, he only
Remember that
remembers
part? It's
like,
ooh, that's
We never told him though.
no, we never told him
no,
that.
we didn't.
never
Hopefully
told
Raphael can
Volta.
talk to her about it and be like, so what was that? And she's like, I was mind controlled by like witch, and we're like, I was mind controlled by the mother, as it turns out. And you're like, fuck you, mother,
Yeah,
bitch.
Mom is thrown into the black hole of a galaxy.
yeah, with father.
Together with Cortillion, they deserve each other.
They do.
Eternally locked in a prison that can never escape time.
Mm-hmm. inside a black hole. Good luck. Enjoy each other.
Now they can finish that mental duel with each other in the prison.
Oh, they deserve it.
I mean, they've been going for 4,000 years. How much longer could they need?
I don't even remember why you took me to that Nephis temple. It's just like, we should go to a Nephis temple.
It was research or something.
Yeah, there was some
Okay.
research going on between both of us. Honestly, I can't
It
remember.
was in the same way.
It was
took us
so
into this-
fucking confusing.
You took me into this room and just like, it's really cool here. It's like, yeah, except that mask is staring at us.
Yeah, because I think
It's,
Nairu was like, "Well, hang on a minute. There's something going on with that fucking mask," and we're like, "What? No, you don't. You're just joking with us."
It is true that what Malachi said, that I will also never look upon Nephis the same way again. Ritherland and Haldamir's interpretation of her has changed that profoundly.
I mean,
Now, as a ruler of a nation, it would be the same. Like, we
Yep.
set up another. Like, no, you get
No.
the fuck out of this place.
There will be no Nephis stuff. It is
I
like
mean, just,
None of
just-
this
just
meta
saying.
shit.
I'm just saying, if someone said they wanted to set up a shrine to Nephis' protective ward side, would you say no now?
I would rather have a shrine to, like a temple to Norgorber than to Nephis,
Because
because at least
Pathfinder guild down that hole.
Because it's important to remember, when you set up temples to Nephis, normally you're setting up to an aspect like knowledge or protection. Riff was just Riff.
yeah, Riff
Yeah.
was Riff. I mean, I tell you what, I
He
wish
was a chaotic neutral side.
there was times when I really thought seriously of just toning her the fuck down, but then that would just change my character, and you can't really justify changing a character entirely like that.
End up dying for it,
So
betraying us.
it was Cordell Lane, yeah.
I found his token as I was assembling NPCs to go on the as unique units.
Orlane was the
so
first time
funny.
we as the rest of the group basically gathered and was like, we need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Riff is running rampant. We need to contain the situation.
Yeah.
He needs to go. He needs to go, and we're gonna do it.
Funny. I think I was
And then you were like, where did he go? That was like, oh,
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
It
was like
hilarious because I know you, bothered, you, Jake,
Yeah.
and Manikai were talking, and I was just playing some game, and then Manika's like, "We're gonna kill him." I was like, "Why?" It's like, "Oh, he did this to his parents." Like,
yeah.
here's the crystal. If you just told her about the parents, you would have.
Yeah,
Broke
he
it
al-
in front of him, and then he was knocked
Yeah.
down with like a hammer.
He also put a false alibi on them in the case that he ever disappeared. Remove memories of everything that's happened, so they don't become upset.
Yeah. Yeah, he was buried out.
Never had a son.
Oh, they
That-
made
that-
like a
No, it was like
name.
he
Yeah.
died and he was a
That-
great
that-
dude and
That
shit.
clearing in the
The
forest.
best
and
thing he ever did was die.
yeah,
Yeah. An asshole.
Put that.
but it was funny as players to have
Have the little glade.
have the little glade where we dumped
There's
along.
always like these wild dogs running around, like always like little foggy,
Mhm.
and like a spade and like a little pile of dirt sitting
Yep.
there.
So here's something. Would have Riff taken the mother's deal?
No. I honestly, I can easily say that she wouldn't have done that. No.
Or power and the ability to protect over the land?
She'd
What
rather.
if, what if the mother had a piece of Rithling's destiny that she needed to get, and that was the only way to get it? Or she had to give up her destiny entirely.
Honestly, Riff at the end of the day saw it as saw the party as more important because you guys were basically her family by the 10th session. You were her family, and that's pretty much all she saw. So she would have. If it was betray your friends and you can have unlimited power, she would decline quite happily.
Sure, because you kind of
Yeah,
did
it doesn't
betray us.
Oh yeah, no.
You betrayed us quite a lot.
He didn't see it as betrayal, though.
They never do.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for the next time, for the epilogue session, should we also have like a few categories to discuss things around, like similar to what we did to some of the Way to Wake stuff, like best NPC and like
I think
best.
that was a good idea. We were having
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if I can find that old Google Doc and maybe like paste in the questions again, and we can like
Best,
go
best
through it.
alchemist.
Best alchemist, yeah.
Most
Actually, it rolled up.
natural product.
No, best alchemist. Iris, where are you? You made
Yeah.
the plague.
Iris from best.
Oh,
Yeah, she totally made a plague. I completely forgot about
Totally
that.
made a plague.
Well, you know,
Oh,
I,
the mother
I-
made the plague with her body.
I tell you what,
Like,
I remember
know how to do that.
Malachi when Samir's like, I need Zoe to use her goddess to find out if Iris is okay or not, because I know Raphael or Jonas is never gonna let her live if we tell him this is the woman who made the plague. Like, sure. So
She
Delinda,
might have
is this
taken.
person okay? And she's like, yeah, she's okay. Okay.
she cool.
She
Oh,
cool. She
alright.
cool.
She might have ended up in the forest.
Oh no.
Of which, something which Halldamir would remember.
Mhm.
Strangely, Cordell's body was no longer in the forest later. It was moved to a grave somewhere, which means someone found that spot.
I thought that was hilarious, but I just didn't want to tell you guys.
That's fine.
Who found
Someone
it?
had found
As
the
long as
grave.
they don't know who put them there.
I was just like, fuck you.
Even if they do know, like, what are they gonna do?
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe it's Rifflin, you know?
We are above the law.
No, Riff didn't move him.
are the
Well, Malachi, this was back though when Riff was still alive.
So it was Rifflin.
No, Riff didn't move him.
No, the point is just Riff
Riff
found
know-
out that the bodies had been moved.
Yeah,
because-
Riff had noticed that he was moved.
Well, actually, no. Well, Riff didn't notice. Just Halldamir as a player knew more. But,
Yeah.
So who moved him?
Not it?
who moved him? Well, he still had extra planar beings he had contracts with.
They eat him.
Right.
Yeah. That was a thing.
Oh, that's fine.
So they tracked down his body.
What happened to Riff's house, actually? But in her murder
It's also
basement.
gone.
I think I think when Riff's sister showed up, she basically put her, like Riff's sister, in the will. Like everything Riff had was just go to her sister.
And what was up with strange snow that happened in the early game? Madam Scarlet suddenly died.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, the snow thing was because Madam Scarlet died, I think.
I liked Madame Scarlet.
Madam Scarlet was a very powerful winter witch.
Tried
She
to
was
kill
great.
her.
She was great. I really liked her as a NPC.
It was fun.
Old as fuck, I believe.
Yeah, eat
So-
your children.
So what happened? Why did she suddenly just die in a freaking bathtub?
That was her time.
Oh.
Like she knew that
it was
that was.
weird.
Was it with?
No. She just knew that was when she was gonna die.
No,
She had
I
said
will
in like.
literally say, yeah, she
third thing.
knew when she would die, and she knew her old age when her end of her life category was coming up. She died of old age.
Yeah, she just
I know
accepted
what my
it.
age category is.
Yeah.
She had methods for predicting when someone's lifespan would run out. So
Yeah.
Trolls could find children. Because that's what they do.
Now, the real question is, how does the Duchy of Vendel and the Duke there think about that they have never ever once come up in political discussion?
which ones?
Vendel.
Vendel.
So little that
Where
nobody
Vendel
even knows where
is
they
very
are.
I need to check just where Vendel is because
It's right out at the edge, like in the very western part, with like mountains around it. Where nobody.
Oh
ever,
yes,
like,
that's because they also have been trying to stay politically neutral this entire time.
they're really happy, super into it. My God, nobody even knows we're fucking here.
There was also a cursed healing fountain there.
Yeah, that was the thing Riff saw as well. That thing was evil as shit.
Riff kind of caused it.
She sort of looked at it and went, "No, fuck that."
Because what?
When she came down from,
When she fell from the heavens, she broke a blessed fountain and made it cursed.
yeah, that was her ultimate goal, was to fix all the shit that went wrong from her coming down.
She failed. She died.
Well, she died, so she couldn't really fucking fix it.
True story.
It's a true story.
Larry and Laurel is too much of a nerd to ever have a girlfriend.
That's not true. It's just too much of a nerd to notice if a girl likes him.
It's true.
Then he goes off to work for like 6 months building a spaceship. But nobody ever sees him, so, you know.
Also, like any time they want to visit, then they have to go through like lead decontamination.
Yeah.
Like drink all these potions and 3 weeks like quarantines and
Laura
No.
did not have a wife, to my knowledge.
wife or wife, I know anything.
He did
weird.
own a manor house, which we never decorated.
Ah. Well, I mean, the basement of it was really the most interesting part. There was like a secret corridor.
That is.
Oh, of
that's-
course.
That's not
Yes.
usually what you want your friend to say. That the basement is the most interesting part of the house.
There was like a secret thing that to Pirate Cove,
Mhm.
and there was like a map. Like that thing paid for itself.
Mhm.
And no, by the way, the hold on. I will inform you now that the ship, once the magic had been dispersed from all of the arms, started to stop. Took some time.
We could never
But-
leave the plane we are at now. All right.
Yeah, the ship just started losing power.
The planet core stopped. I guess we can still hang out on it though. It just hovered perfectly fine.
It could just never hover travel again because
We can
the
never.
core needed this land energy and it's gone now.
I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can one day, like, focus enough plane of power to. Yeah. Well, for now it can be nice, like a. For now I can live there. You know, I don't want to live in the forest. It has everything I need.
If Laurel and Sylvina,
I want to spaceship them.
I mean, if we had a spelljammer, I mean, Raphael wants to see the universe, right?
someone has a spell bar to put in their will somewhere, but
I mean, the bar.
We
That's
still
where we'll
have the.
find
We still
Raphael.
have the small boat.
Oh, the small boat.
You might hook up with Ballad and and a few others and like sail the astral sea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know a pirate queen who is certainly interested in that prospect.
and the most important question: will Artemis ever give the magma dragon his statue?
Yes, that is
Yes.
indeed the most important
Well,
question.
is the magma dragon still alive? That's the
Yes.
important question. He is? Then probably. Then yes.
Uh-oh.
Then yes, he would.
The magma dragon is alive and believes you have broken your oath.
Now, Artemis will show up one day with like a large obsidian statue. Just be like, there you go, bro.
Unfortunately, he had to move because his house kind of got disintegrated.
That's
Oh
alright.
no, his house is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, he loved that house.
But
so
no,
much.
Artemis would definitely give back
And
that.
his hoard.
Oh yeah, the whole.
Uh-oh. Remember that asshole who kept throwing Artemis' sword into... What happened to
That
your
motherfucker. That's
sword?
gone. It's gone. Fuck it. It's
It's just
fucking
gone?
Yeah.
But funny enough,
Fucking asshole.
Artemis' sword is pretty amusing.
Even your fist was locked.
Yeah, it fucking beat like a beat like a 52 CMD.
It
An
took you.
asshole.
It,
Like
it took your sword
motherfucker.
and brought it to the court of Orcus.
Oh. God damn it.
I like it.
Fucking lay siege to Orcus just to get my fucking sword back.
You beat.
I did not like
I mean,
it.
you struggled.
maybe you can convince the magma dragon if you say like the orca stole his statue also. So,
Yeah, it'd be like, Orcus stole your statue, man. I had it, but he took it off of me.
The magma dragon won't care.
I was coming to give it to you, man. I don't know.
Magma dragon won't care.
Just give him 2 big statues.
2 big statues, yes.
Unless the dragons won't give you enough of a sort of pay to actually pay for it. No, we don't. I mean, this is charity.
Yeah.
Those dragons were terrible.
Dragon baby charity. We need that money.
What's with that bird?
Bird?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the Black Vault leaving.
that's the Baba Yaga's black vault.
Yep.
It's like, "Meow," leaving.
Yep, and walks away.
I don't understand.
Jake drew it. It's one of my favorite drawings.
Yeah,
the Black Vault
Baba Yaga's
left, it
Black
just-
Vault.
Yeah, just got up and left. It's like, fuck you.
I feel like I missed something in that.
Oh.
One session it was there, one session later at the park.
Well, you know, it had somewhere to be.
And we thought there'd be great treasure inside. Instead, I could just get nightmares forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ballard became a
Very
serial
cool.
killer.
Whenever Laurel went into deep sleep, he would find himself awakened, like hovering as one of the little motes of dust around one of the greater beings, just unable to move his eyes away until someone wake him up. So
That's creepy. Is that
Kinda-
even true, or are you just making me
he
disturbed?
did. No, that's the thing that happened. Kind of needed the ring of sustenance at that point. Yeah, I don't want to sleep for long. It's okay.
Zoe's father is still in the city. He's fine.
Rich banker.
Yeah, he's rich. He's very powerful and rich.
Yeah.
He's fine.
So we could take him.
So he's not gonna take it.
She has holy word now.
He's gonna say the word and see
Perhaps,
he
perhaps
dies.
later. Perhaps later Zoe's father might get promoted to Master of Coin for the city or something.
Maybe.
You know, whatever he wants to.
He offered it to him and he was like, no.
Well,
Are
you
you
really
fucking crazy?
sucked at that
Hate government.
role. You
Shit.
sucked at that role.
What?
Remember you rolled to try and talk to him? And you rolled terribly? Did the cat just take my cuttlefish?
Yeah, I wanted to cuddle the cuttlefish.
It's so
What?
weird. I have a cuttlefish next to my computer, and my cat just took it.
Like an actual cuttlefish? I mean, that's kind of cruel. They need
No.
water,
No,
man.
a plush cuttlefish.
Be right back.
What happened to it? Where is it?
He just pulled it over there.
Anyway, no, he's good. Did he ever get? No, so he cleaned up the bloody bust when we thought Erolda died. It was of Erolda, so she thought it was inappropriate to use it as a weapon. So she cleaned it up and put it in a basket with flowers and a veil over it and gave it to Raphael.
I liked the gesture. It was a bit morbid, but I liked it.
No, it wasn't. You know, she never used it, so it.
I just liked the idea so much that she had it in like in a holster, ready to pull it out. Still the blood on it. Like, oh God.
Where's the king's blood?
Yeah, I know. Fucking do it.
You know, it made me smile. But you know, when we thought she died, I thought it was so you thought it would be inappropriate to do. So she gave it to Raphael, cleaned it up and everything with flowers and a veil. Where do you have it now?
Probably in a corner in the like in the office.
Oh, Andrew says the bust is the centerpiece of Raphael and Ralda's love nest.
No.
Raphael has an office? What does he
Raphael?
even do there?
What? Raphael has an office.
Paperwork?
Yes. Well, he lets Crimson do most of the paperwork, honestly.
Secretary.
Who just saying Crimson delegates it to her younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like, I just want to
I don't know what
What?
any of this
I
is
just
anymore.
want to rest, please.
Oh yeah.
You can leave when you're done.
It was so weird. What was it with that little brother? Why was she so afraid that Zoe would woo him?
That I don't know. I know she was very protective of her brother because her brother had been imprisoned by that like child molester alchemist dude.
Oh.
And we freed him.
She was kind of protective in general.
And we freed him from like that place of torment, and then she was incredibly happy and wanted to protect him forever.
Well, she went to Zoe, like, don't even think about it. I was like,
Yeah,
"Think
she
about
saw.
what?
She saw.
I know he's the same age as you. It's like, he's the same age as me? What?
Now that we've been dead for 2 years, that's changed, though.
Oh my god, now he's older.
Just saying.
I like older guys. What?
Just saying. Protecting her brother, by the way, and getting him back, did actually is the reason she was not just actually moved her from being a standard unit up to being a commander unit because she was loyal enough to you.
I did a loyalty mission.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, so it would actually, she saw her father with some woman at the masquerade. But I don't know if he got lucky.
New mom.
It was nothing serious.
That's the witch. That's the
Okay,
witch.
he got lucky.
Yeah, he had a
and
fling, yeah.
He had a fling.
That
you know?
one night thing, the ball.
You know, once you go angel, you can't go back. Zoe's mom was an angel too, so you know.
Oh my.
Dark,
That's what
you
he
know.
spent his money. He summons things.
Oh, ugh. I
He
have
had a
summoned
lot
you. You must do what I say. Yes.
He had a lot of
Yes.
magical
I want to.
items.
So
I
plain out
remember
prostitution, huh?
when the king went after him, I was like, "How the hell did you survive?" He's like, "Ugh, I have so many magical items that me and your mom had in the house." Like, you never told me?
And there was a corpse when she died. Oh,
No.
it was just like a waste, you know.
No, he didn't loot her. They just had a lot of safety in case of, I don't know.
Oh, Cordell, one of the people who the skull fits very well on.
Yes.
What?
It fits his token perfectly.
I don't see the.
The skull on the map for Cordell lines up with his portrait.
Oh.
His eyes even match up.
Beautiful.
What? Bastard shame Raphael got missed on being spied by Zoe. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know if he noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad.
If he had, you know, if it had been while they were at that, it would probably been while they were at that base, that, you know, the base where we all thought that Lore was gonna kill us. It was probably
What?
it was probably there. You know, he spied on her, she spied on him. You know, fair's fair.
No, he would have given her a show. I mean, if you.
And she wouldn't have told him. She would have denied it. Denial. She wouldn't want to show you, but she'd be no, it's too much.
Oh, blush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like. No, just for my own peace of mind.
Heart
Just my
got
peace.
caught by the Empress though, so there wasn't much to do there.
Raphael fell for the Empress.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someone a little more mature. Everything considered. Maybe less pure.
Just my.
You know,
just my
you
own
know, being married to Zoe is like being married to a piece of art. You know, Raphael can't
What?
do that. It's
Piece of art. What the hell?
yeah, just like this beautiful
Never heard
piece of
that
art.
one before, but okay.
And Raphael just couldn't. He couldn't imagine.
You know, you can always put it in Karun's face
glass
that you
case and
saw
never-
Zoe naked first.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that would be kind of be
That's what Raphael would say.
sportsmanly.
But you know, the funny thing is, when Zoe went to Karun's like, "I'm sorry that I'm even younger," and he just smiles like, "It's fine." It's like, you pervert.
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
I bought these
pervert.
potions from Laurel that
I mean, in his mind, true love conquers age.
Well, he is a Shailin
Yeah.
paladin, so that's.
He is a Shailin.
What you like in height now? I will make up with rose and shoes.
That was.
Zoe always smelled the roses, so
I think that was one of the most defining moments in like Raphael's career, or whatever we want to call it, was that Northside Festival. Because it did so incredibly well on the skill checks that the Empress was like, "Yes, I'll talk to you." And yet, you know,
Yeah. I remember that.
really changed. That was good because that gave Raphael a clear place and something to do, which he was kind of struggling with.
He was a
Uh,
foreigner.
Up until then, you know, he was from the city. Everyone else had other stuff they were doing, and he was kind of, you know, he didn't have much going for him story-wise at that point. But with hooking up with the Empress, that certainly changed.
That also confused the hell out of me. Andrew writes, "Oh, and all the time when Raphael challenged and stiff and dueled all the ones who wanted Zoe, was you totally ruined that dude who had so much money."
But
And you
wouldn't Zoe
got
be happy for it
Kolrun
now?
instead.
Yeah.
She got Kolrun instead. That was the thing.
That's
Raphael
true.
saw that dude and said, "You
Don't
do
settle.
not
I don't
deserve.
believe you.
You do not deserve Zoe." No,
I
that
don't
was
believe
definitely-
you.
That is.
What did
Tried
he
to
do?
buy. He tried to buy Zoe with money. That would never work. Raphael said, "No, you do not deserve Zoe.
I
So it's someone
seriously-
better."
I seriously don't think that was his intentions. I seriously believe, maybe I'm just as naive as Zoe, that the gift was seriously only to help
No.
get this
No.
situation under control.
He was out to get into Zoe's pants.
Get her what? Hat?
Her hat.
Yes.
Yeah, she did have a hat of disguise, and
I almost did a spit take.
Yes. Yes.
the second time I did that.
Brilliant.
No, into her pants.
Oh, pants.
Pants,
Not
yes.
hat.
She didn't wear pants, but okay.
I wanted to get into her hat.
Oh God.
Oh, fucking hell.
I almost spit water all over my.
Don't do that. Keyboards don't like water.
Why would you want my hat?
God
It's like,
damn it.
Laurel, help! I don't know what to say.
Oh.
And he also went all out with all that things that. What is it with Zoe? Why is it so complicated? And Laura's like, I think there's a lot of courtship going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
no fling with Zoe. I'm sorry.
No.
It was not.
It was for the best.
Yeah, it was for the best. Maybe she would never become an angel. He would have.
Exactly. No,
Yeah.
they
He would have. I don't know if you could call it defiled her, but you know.
She would have. She needed someone who was then both Raphael and that fucking gold grubbing money.
Mr. Moneybag.
It's the money bag. Yeah. Fuck
He
that.
was
Like the girl who
mayor
liked
of three
this
cities.
Lady Lannister who liked Ballard.
Wait, what?
Lady Lannister and Ballard can go and do it. I don't care. She seems.
Didn't she like Raphael too?
She
He
seems.
does some weird shit, because Ballard's weird shit.
She's more like, I just like sticking it to the nobles. Because fuck 'em.
I like big, crude, hairy men who's like of low birth. That's
And
perfect.
money.
Yeah,
because that's
big,
not
crude,
what the
hairy
big
men of
nobility
low
people
birth
are
who
like.
are also made of rubber.
That's
Well, now you're talking.
no,
Is
that's
that
money.
what your dating profile like on the on the Emerician?
Yeah, like pros,
Yeah.
big, hairy, made of rubber.
Flexible. Gross when enraged.
Will jump over you 4 times.
Oh my god! Look, first try a relationship with Jonas once, then go together with DDS once.
Yep.
The cabin way of the wind.
The people have spotted a pattern.
You know, Zacharias just didn't want cash. I don't know what his problem was.
It's he loved his wife still and
He's
couldn't.
dead, man.
Yeah, but
Cash
he
would look like his
Get
wife.
over it.
was
Cash
was
would look like
consumed
his
by his
wife.
eternal love for his wife.
She could look like anything he wanted.
That's not what he wanted at all.
It was funny
What?
though.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. You know, when he was gonna die. I was very close to say, you know what? There's still room in my bed. But I thought it would ruin the moment, so I didn't say it.
I have made this horrible flesh mask to look like your wife. We could have a last go.
No,
I mean,
she had so many ways to change form to either human or whatever you want. Anything really.
no, they would never.
Jonas' characters just doesn't want
I-
my characters. I don't know what's the problem.
I
I think it's a
designed.
personal problem. Personality issue.
Cash and Zoe are very different. I don't know what his characters want.
It's just, no, I designed Zacharias to be eternally, fueled by the love of his wife and the obsession that made him, and like how that twisted him and motivated him. That was that, so he could basically never love anyone but her. And with Raphael, he just loved everyone, and so
You
it
know-
was like more of a like monogamist, I guess. Like, but Raphael was more of an eternal bachelor type.
But you know,
we'll see what happens with that.
But you know, Zoe couldn't have done that either way, because the whole thing with her family, it was this banker family. Her father's like, yeah, you should probably find someone better than Raphael. She's like, oh.
Yeah,
You know,
Raphael
his-
agreed.
Her
Something new.
father could suck it, you know. I mean, everything considered. What was he gonna do? He already sent his daughter to live in the slums alone, even though she's blind.
Yeah,
Like,
that was kind of
That is a
shit.
man who's like under
That
the
was kind
boot.
of yeah.
You know, that's
Sent her
like
his blind daughter, blind cursed daughter, to live alone in the slum.
teenage daughter
Yeah.
live alone in the slums to stay
was-
with like the money grabbing woman who who hates the
Tarantula,
daughter.
or like whatever.
Yeah.
Was it
It
tarantula?
wasn't-
Don't worry, I can give you a lot more than she can.
It was not really that easy, that forward. It was a lot different than that.
You could have been like, no, woman, get out of my fucking house.
And it's also she goes from my character to DS's characters because DS's character is always much more cuter than my characters.
What?
The dragon.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're gonna go for a Volnix?
That's what Malon says that you're doing.
I'm not going for a Volnix.
I can see
What's his
Tobax
downside?
is Volnix.
Draxus Alvonix, yeah.
He's controlling and has to be lightened up, and a Volnix has a problem with commitment and like trusting people.
Maybe that's just I don't know. Einavox is not really going for anyone. She wants it to be,
Yes,
just
Raphael.
work.
It's Playboy of the Year. And so is the Disney Princess.
Yeah.
Oh,
The hilarious thing is, I have I've written "Let It Go" song on Alentor so many times because it said Frozen. It's only fitting that I would live there.
What the fuck is?
House goes, it's killing people.
What has our chat become? It's gone into threesomes and dragons stuff, and what the
know.
fuck?
You just shut down now. We let them have this.
God
This
damn.
is why you can't have nice things.
Yeah, god damn it, chat.
Hold me, screams Einavox.
Holy
Holy shit.
yeah, no one hold her. You had
No
your
one
chance
holds
there. It was when
God
that
damn it.
all those worms came there.
Yeah, we can't. We can't though. Like Tyraxus and Einavox can't because what if it becomes a yellow one?
Oh.
Actually,
Are you
there's
saying
no
that
such thing as-
you
What if it becomes yellow?
There's no such
are
thing
you
as
dragon
dragons.
racist? Do you have a
Yes.
problem with yellow dragons?
Yes.
No, it's just
They're
a
too
really
smart for you.
They don't exist.
they're mythical.
Yellow dragons don't exist.
It's like
I mean, mythic is not a
leprechauns.
bad thing.
I when I read about green dragons, it was so important to let people know that blue and green dragons do not produce yellow dragons. For some reason, it's just really important, and I thought it was
It is.
hilarious. So
Yep.
when I heard Jonas was going to be a blue dragon, it's like, oh, perfect. So there's no such thing as yellow dragons, and I did not expect Einavox to become partial white. I did not expect it to be killed by Oryx.
No, that was an unfortunate turn of events.
Yeah, it was, but yeah. Oryx are fast.
You don't
That's like
breed a
Lord of
prismatic
Lords,
dragon, you just make one.
alchemy.
Yeah.
Make
You just
some dragons to see what you can get.
you just make a
I breed
prismatic
dragons in my pastime.
dragon.
That's a super villain kind of thing.
It's a supervillain kind of thing. Isn't it?
Bound to end
Let's
badly.
see. I remember someone in chat was wondering about the different endings possible for Sacred Throne. So what a review of?
Also, a quick mention: the reason why we went to the mountain was because that's where the crash landing was. I just found the notes Like where the-
crash landing of like
That is where Rift
of the
entered
meteor.
world.
Yeah, that's where Riff hit the Earth. So that's why we went there.
She was an alien.
No, she was an
I
Fell
outsider.
on the head of
Like
Yeah.
Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Why did Nephis throw her out to begin with? Was she just tired?
because
I
it
have
was
no
a
fucking
Riff.
idea. I have
He
no
was
idea.
like,
Absolutely crazy.
Oh my god, I need to get rid of her.
How many alchemist potions does Laurel drink during the morning? Well, I can go through his morning ritual, I suppose. Before I go.
Too fucking many.
It's
That's the answer.
Because there's lots of alchemical occasions. I can use 11. Which is also why when he's like, when he's just jungle, he's like, yep, I'm done. That's like all my defenses. Although half of them is like, yeah. Let's see here. I have it somewhere.
I think Rifflin was the most painful character that I have ever been acquainted with.
Here. 6
You know,
great magic
you know
fire.
Halldamir, Rifflin made me cry. Because it was like, What?
Ruth made everyone cry.
She made everyone cry, yeah.
Laurel every
character.
morning drank 10 potions and
Fuck
10 extracts. No, actually 12 extracts. That's his sort of daily.
He like spiked his like morning cereal with like potions.
Just mix it
Yeah.
all together and then ate it with like little
in a
berries.
big, in a big bowl with a straw. Like,
And he doesn't even eat anymore. He just does it for convenience. Like, to be able to have all of his potions at once. It's just convenient now.
Yeah.
Like a 2-liter bottle. Just
Yeah.
legs sprout into hooves and cracks and breaks and like magical stuff happens all over.
By the way, of course, I know someone wanted to know about it. So, some of the various possible endings which I had originally prepared for are these.
Let's have a look.
These were the main ones. There were technically more, but these were the ones that were planned.
I forgot about the box. Shit.
Oh, you had
who in
it.
the what now?
Okay, so we did 4, 5, 7.
Oh yeah, World Tree.
I like to think of these as like in terms of in ranked by likelihood.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I like it. It's like, yeah, players could all be.
The one
Killed.
we did
They-
even here.
These had no particular rating when I was writing them out. These were just the order I remembered them in.
I like it. 10's just like, yeah, the players just fucking left. Fuck this
Yeah, I
shit.
like that one too. So just put our hands in there, it's like, whatever. And
I had a contingency. What if the
Fucking
players just
hell.
left? I will post it in chat for the...
In this session when we destroyed Cotillion, it's like we wake up and it's like we were still fighting the mother, and then there's like
Oh no.
she summons like a new army that we have to defeat. Some
Yeah.
army doesn't dare. We have
Yeah,
to fight
we have to fight them on our own.
100 battles before we can get to her.
Unless in Halldamir, have you seen what Grimmith wrote?
Mhm.
Looks like maybe Jonas can finally update that Forsaken Throne participant. list.
Yes, now is the time to find out.
Now
what
is the
that list
fucking
It's
time.
always
Yeah.
helpful.
Well, it's gonna be the end of it.
No one reads those anyway. I've noticed. one
No,
reads these.
we're gonna
I
have to
did.
close that now. So
I know. But
we're
people
gonna
are still
change
like-
it. Gonna change it.
We are
which is
gonna
great.
change it. Yes.
It's gonna be
I
something
did.
else.
The accepting the Emperor's gift, Andrew would have basically meant
William
basically
died.
accepting his offer to allow him to possess William, and then he would have also granted you the boon of his power.
And rule
What
them
was
into
his
the
boon?
iron fist.
Well,
I
you
don't
would
want
have become one of the new lords of his reformed world.
All right. So we would have basically been in a similar position as we were anyway.
Dukes of a New Order where there would be no chance.
Yeah.
You know, I was not a fan of him anyway.
No.
Grimmith, you'll equal somebody. Just you wait. Jonas will fix it.
Oh, Grimmith, you read it too?
You'll
Yeah.
you'll be. Yeah.
Grimmith and me read them.
That's good. Two people.
Well,
Two
it's to
people
not
read them.
spoil people, right?
Well,
Yeah, maybe that's
Listening
what.
for themselves.
Yeah, you need to experience resilience.
Although many comments like you're too harsh on her. Let her betray you. It's fine. It's fun for us.
Actually, a viewer took us
Fuckers.
to task a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, that we were way too harsh against Cash in Way of
Yeah,
Wicked.
I
Yeah,
think
he
I saw
really took
that.
umbrage on us.
Yeah.
He
He really fucking didn't like
a
it.
viewer, I forget his name, but he was really pissed that Jake and I stopped Cash from like almost like murdering the Duke in Farhole, like when we met him the first time. He was really angry in the comments.
It's a fan.
you know what? I made him kiss my feet later and became
Yeah.
my slave, and he died. So you know I'm good.
He was so smug.
And your Manikai can always get me with those damn nobles. Doesn't matter what. You know,
Nobles are
way
terrible.
back when we first
Manikai
met.
he does
I-
have a
I
very
basically-
Look forward to
obnoxious
Wednesday
noble.
then.
Yeah. Imagine now when
But
we're
I'm
gonna
an
play.
assassin, I don't have to care.
Remember now when we're gonna play this fucking way, Ice and Fire, and he's gonna be smug nobles all the time.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna be
Imagine-
surrounded by
imagine
smug
how-
bastards.
Horrible Lord Peak is gonna be. I don't know if I can be there for that session.
Well, I'm not gonna have to take responsibility for that. Cash had because she was like, "Oh, we're family. You're a half elf, and you know it." That's not cool, man. But since the first time me and Malachi met, he was this annoying freaking inquisitor who was like really hated druids, and I was a druid. She's like, "Oh, you better get that mud out of the way." And then he looked at my companion, and I was like, "Do you have a problem, sir?" And then one of our friends who was a peddler was like, No, let's just keep moving." It's like, no, he called my wolf a mud. I've always hated Malachi's
For that, I never forget.
I just can't get it. When Malachi is noble and he does that noble voice, I just cringe.
Oh, it's going to be awful for our Song of Ice and Fire. It's just going to be that constantly. And every now and again, it's just going to be some lowborn.
We're gonna claw our way up, and we're gonna do that to other people. It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's going to be lovely when we get to that point. It's like, shut up, peasant!
We can do that still. We can do it now.
We can do that now, but...
I hope you guys are up for Malachi nobles, cause damn.
I'm
I
up.
know.
I'm up.
I have been through Mannequin Nobles.
I hope you can do it, cause I can't, and
I don't think I don't know.
Well, if you point at them to say,
Oh, here it
"Can I
is.
kill them?" I'll do it, cause your orders, I'm your sword, I'm your arm, so.
We're gonna work together on this.
I found that comment about...
As soon as
Cash.
Malachi starts, we just
Yeah.
kill the character.
Yeah.
Transition
You're gonna
into
kill him.
Mr. Cole comes. Fuck off.
I found that comment.
Take your stuff, sell it.
It says, "I have to say you guys are out of line telling Cash that she is ruining this. I tell you to shut the fuck up and let me roleplay. That is a constant theme I see here. She tries to roleplay, you guys end up pussying out. Yeah, pussying out."
I mean, that is true.
Uh,
It's like, of course they don't take shit from him and set him in his place. No, that's not what they did at all. Of course they don't take shit from the peasants and fucking murder all of them and do all their shit.
yeah.
No, they try to placate them.
Well,
And then there's other ones that's like, Cash is hilarious at this moment.
Like, they could probably
So
end up
fucking dumb.
ruling this kingdom in a good way and responsible way with people not really hating them too much. But what kind of villains would do that?
The ones who would want to rule it for long term. If people would have told me, "Oh no, we're gonna throw this kingdom into the eternal Stygian abyss," I would be like, "Oh, I fine then." Like,
Yeah, just
that's
fuck you
perfect.
guys.
well,
I don't care.
I like the fact that whenever Mallory's like, "We should have slavery," and you all went, "No, we shouldn't. We don't want slavery." I was like, "Yeah, slavery's bad." I had so many freaking slaves. It was insane. I sold slaves. I earned 3,000 gold each month from selling slaves with cash. It was funny.
I didn't even know that until now.
No. I always got the best slaves though because I was cool. I'm cool. So yeah, slaves bad. But Cash was underground mafia, so what could I do?
We've heard the term inducted service.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That actually one time, I don't think it ever actually became a big enough problem that we heard of it at our desk. But I was raiding the kingdom at one point for extra
Here's the
cash.
thing. It was subtracted from treasury as banded things in lack of trade. Yeah.
Yeah, and I swindled like 30,000 from the treasury to raise my undead army. So I guess whatever.
What did you do? What did you say about Cash? Oh, you took Cash, or are you talking about Cash the character?
I took money from the treasury.
Oh, well, it's not really a
To
surprise.
raise, because when you said, "Oh, you were not going to give you any money to raise that army," I was like, "Well, I'm just going to take the money then. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to take the money."
I mean, you stole money, we sunk a continent.
Yeah. So
In reality, who's the lesser of the evils there?
I mean, I killed the god.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of took it to a whole different fucking level with killing a god.
So,
no one's perfect.
well.
Lauren's like, "What? You fucking took money? What the fuck?" It's Jonas.
And I can still think one of the things that's still clearest to my mind and they liked a lot was when Sheep in the talking to the tyrant, he was like,
Oh yeah.
It was
It was a
fairly
fake
obvious.
whisper. That
I
was very.
freaked
It was
out.
it's a fairly obvious fake whisper, but I liked it.
I freaked out. I got so scared.
Good.
What did he say? I remember like the moment, but I can't
Is
remember
it-
what he
It
is
was
said
like,
exactly.
is now the time? Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's now the
Did
time,
really?
and you stood behind us.
Fake.
So
I've done some whispers like that where I actually fucked up the whisper before.
Yeah.
At least twice.
I've done it once, I think, but no one noticed, so it was cool.
You should try to play it off cool, like, yeah, it's gonna kill him.
the super staff, if you mean the ones like Rise was building, that was a staff for the major. It blew up. So yeah, I guess next thing we're gonna do, now this is over, is on Wednesday. When are we gonna do Ice and Fire?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
gonna be too long of a session, but
You-
No, it's
You're
gonna be an introduction.
The nobles.
Let's see if we
fitting
can.
things into a time slot that usually isn't for it.
Let's see if we can get through it without having a heart attack.
Yes, but of course, as players, I am looking forward to see what kind of things you want, how you want your character to be remembered. Of course, you can talk to me if there's any like questions you have about it. But
It's gonna be
how
interesting.
do you want your character to be remembered?
Wednesday. Larian.
Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Yes. This Wednesday.
Wednesday, the 4th of November.
Hmm.
Not October.
Not October.
Normal session starting time.
Yeah. It's.
Oh my god, it's the Guy Fawkes Day.
Nope.
Oh,
That's
it's the
5th
5th
of
of
November.
Oh, the
Sorry.
5th of November. That's close though.
Yeah. There is actually going to be a fireworks display near my house Wednesday night, so I apologise in advance. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but it's literally down the road,
Unacceptable.
so it's going to be awful.
We cannot have
Unprofessional.
It's gonna be awful if you have so many dogs.
No, my dogs are good
Oh,
with
it's gonna be
fireworks.
awesome.
So don't worry about
Oh
it.
man, I guarantee they won't.
No, we've had fireworks all night.
Yeah. But so
Um,
like, oh, it'd be terrible if the dogs weren't good with it though, because it's like you have to mute your mic. 'Cause it's like, oh, some fireworks coming, and then they go off, and you're like, all right, back, and then the mic is what?
Yeah.
I remember the fact that whenever we heard puppies do the little yipping, I was like, oh. And it was like, damn dogs. I'm like, what do you mean? It's cute. I love it.
Not when you're trying to record, like,
Yeah, no,
Total
it
war
fucking
and-
pisses me
and-
off.
and there's like constant dog.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
It's
in the
it's
background.
adorable
It gets to the
when
point where you have to recruit dog units in the game
Yeah.
to make it do shit.
and then yes, it's silent for like half an hour, and then suddenly something, you don't know what happens, but something attacks something. And it's just
Don't.
hell
Yeah,
breaks
when-
loose. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
it's fucking cute when you hear it like once every like 3 fucking weeks, but when it's every fucking day, it grinds
I
on
can-
you,
I
and
can
it's
imagine
so
that.
annoying.
I can imagine that, but you know, I
Oh.
only have a cat and a turtle. They don't bark.
I have seen that turtle like having sex though, so I know what that sounds like. Yeah, that's the sound it makes. Oh, hilarious.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, it's the tortoise that
Yeah.
makes that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a who's that noise on the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe? They had that as a noisy.
Although, as I say, you
Hilarious.
guys would have hated me, but as I was looking at the time and session, going like, are we gonna actually have enough time to do the cartelian fight?
I was.
Might not.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for a while now, for a while now, I was very tempted to be. You guys sat down at the table, you threatened cartelian, and then just end session.
Yeah.
I did, Andrew. I will say I did try to make a sorcerer for the Game of Thrones stuff, but Malachi shot me down. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was going to be basically Zacharias minus the undead part. It was going to be great.
But sorcerer isn't real.
No, I mean it's
It's
like
do you believe in like Grumpkins as well? Like,
Yeah.
this is hilarious.
Snarks and giants.
yeah, it's like giants, mammoths.
Mammoths,
That shit's not real, right?
saber-toothed tigers.
And fucking shadow cats. Like what the fuck's
Oh,
that?
they're real.
They're real.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
I've
real,
seen a
but
shadow cat, but I mean,
I don't really see them anymore.
You do.
but they
Dragons
they're
are real. They're
They're over
just
in
dead.
Asai.
No,
Like, that's
shadow
where the shadow
cats,
cats
no
are.
dragons.
Oh, they live there. In
Dragons are around. They were around.
live around here.
We should, you know what we should do in the first session? We should get onto an expedition and sail to Valyria.
What, old
they're
Valyria?
grayskin.
Yeah, old Valyria.
There's fucking there's stone men there.
I can speak High Valyrian.
Yeah, but I mean,
fucking
the
stone
Doom.
men
I mean,
there.
they
Yes.
say the Doom still rules in Valyria, but I mean, imagine all the cool
does.
shit we're gonna find there.
What, like a Valyrian sword that's rusted away from
Don't they
improper
don't
care?
Rust. They
Still
don't
doesn't-
rust.
doesn't-
Also, they say that is where Daenerys' 3 eggs were found. It was in Old Valyria.
Yeah, see,
That is where they actually do find
we
dragon
need
eggs.
to go to old Valyria.
I don't
Also
think
just
it's a good
saying-
idea.
I hope you
Jonas?
prepare this, Malachi.
Jonas, I'm
Valyrian
just saying.
expedition.
Yes, an expedition with the ship we don't have and the port we don't own.
We can buy that. We spent all the money.
I can swim.
Also, none of
Great.
us can swim, Jonas. None of us can swim.
One of us
I
can
can.
swim.
All
None
but
of
one
us
of us
can
can swim.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna. Don't worry. You'll have a floating device.
I'm not gonna be
I'm
scared
pushing
of
you overboard.
Brownie. And I don't wear heavy armor either, so. Okay.
Really, I'll push you overboard, Jonas.
That old man. Ah! I can't swim. There was no reason.
How
for
is your
me to buy
athletics to stay afloat?
Yeah, don't ask me to swim. That's not gonna end very well for anyone.
this. I don't know if I can, reach you all in time.
I think it's basically if you don't have a bonus die in swim, you can't swim.
You're unswimmable.
Yeah,
And,
unswimmable.
without, you can kind of float in like really calm water, but you can't swim.
Yeah. You can just about tread water.
When all comes to all, I think you could save yourself with dog paddling.
I mean,
if it's like incredibly calm waters, and
Maybe, yeah.
maybe.
I was once thrown into a pool when I was a kid, and I got out of it with dog paddling. And
Okay.
there were a lot of people in that pool.
But yeah, that's the next thing coming up. It's,
Me drowning in a pool.
it's Tina dog paddling in a pool. Tune in for that. It's gonna be a thing.
As a little thing I want to just to get off, just to make sure my conscience is fine. Did you all of you enjoy this 1.5 years we spent together?
it was great,
I will add there has been some frustration.
of
I
course,
did
but that
enjoy it, but there was frustration.
when
It's
that
it's like any relationships. There are ups and downs. On the whole, it has been very enjoyable.
It has. I like when
Because
you
this-
freaked me out and I had to, track Jonas down. It's like, oh my god, is your character dead? That's hilarious when that stuff happened and I had to track
Because
Halldamir down to find out.
this was basically when I took the term high fantasy, this campaign, and I decided to just not add a limit on it. Just play as high fantasy, let's see where we go with this.
It was
fucking
real
ran
nice.
with it. It was
Follow the
great.
player's whims.
Loved it.
We followed the player's whims, and this was the campaign.
Well, I like when you freaked me out and I track people down to find out if they're still alive.
I have to say, I love freaking people out. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
I just think one time I just wrote panicking messages that, oh
Yes,
my
you
god,
did.
Jonas, this is so important, you have to call me. It's about Forsaken Throne. It's like, oh.
I was like, oh my god, Malachi is dead and dying or like bleeding out.
Same.
Help!
No, it's
Forsaken
just
Throne.
Forsaken Throne.
Oh. Okay. Well,
But it might as well have been that someone broke into my house and for some reason I choose to call you. Jonas, come help me.
That'd be pretty creepy being on the other end of.
What?
Like you can hear things, but you can't help. No.
I mean, I know roughly the name, the place you live, but I mean, your names are like quite normal, so it will take.
Yeah.
I couldn't really. If I call the cops, it'll be like, well, it can be like 10,000 different people.
Well, there are a lot of people with our names, and
I would have no idea where you live, Josh.
You don't know
I
where.
have
I
to
know-
call Sheep and be like, Sheep, something's going on. You deal with it.
you know,
You've been there.
I what I know about Jonas' place is that there are elves that hang
There
out
are
there,
elves, yeah.
and once your window broke because some
Yeah.
yeah.
true. All of this is true facts. True facts.
But that's
By the
not
way-
fact either. But yeah,
I just want to say, Halldamir, you probably saved the day with your immunity to fear.
Oh yeah, that was great. Oh,
I like the fact that I just broke it with having mass heal. Like, you have mass heal? Yeah.
I can, like, when I was planning, I completely forgot the fact that Life Oracles get it as a level 8 spell, because my mind always registered level 9 spell.
yeah.
So that actually made me take a spit take.
Well, I'm happy I can keep you on your
Like,
turn.
I took a spit take, I looked over to my second monitor, looked at the Oracle page I already had open, it was like, oh, she's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
I think a good miracle is like an 8th level spell.
Miracle at that level. That would be pretty
Replicate the
good.
power of any 8th level lower spell.
I'm just, I am just saying, with the fact that Azurius could do like 7 or 8 of them per day, and with level 9 slots, imagine how many you could do then.
Yeah, I could mass heal 4 times a day. But I had used 9 lives. But you know, it was enough.
Also, Grim points out something. Manakai's managed to stay awake all this time without his solar power.
Yeah.
Really. I have already closed like map tools and everything.
You're sitting there.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected so. There's no like next week we'll have map tools, but that will only just be for like showing whatever pictures and stuff you guys want. Like,
No,
I'm
no,
going to
Larry,
save
and
the campaign, but I don't need to save the campaign.
Oh, sure. No, Larry, and the current video is up there somewhere. We recorded like 2 days ago? Yesterday? I forget. 2 days ago, maximum.
3 days ago.
The original Creating House one was supposed to, you know... Yeah, it was lost. It was supposed to have been uploaded by now, but it was lost. It was accidentally streamed because I clicked my stream and record button.
It was fucking great.
So some people caught it. So good luck to you people. You saw something exclusive that will never come again.
Yeah. So
The current introduction video is... It was supposed to be like 30 minutes. It ended up to be 2 hours because we talk about the setting and the house and our characters in quite a decent amount of detail actually. So
I think it gives a good idea of things.
it's a
Yeah.
good primer. It is a long fucking episode, but it's
it's
a good
very good primer.
I mean,
Which-
if this is the kind of thing you watch,
I do need to actually
I don't
delete
think 2
that
hours
episode
is out
too.
of whack. Not like the others will be edited down to half an hour or anything.
It's probably gonna stay at an hour episodes, something like
We
that.
delivered it pretty raw here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
But
don't.
it's a handy. It's like each session is 4 to 5 episodes, and that's manageable.
Yeah.
If people are incredibly upset, or you know, it can be edited down to like 30-40 minute chunks. People think that is easier, but you know.
Well,
I mean,
this-
I tend to make between the videos like 30 to
Well-
30 minutes to an hour.
Well, this time our video was very professional to begin with.
They all
so
just fell apart halfway through.
Not as much
No,
as I wanted, but
you can always add, and after this, it's gonna become jokes and fun.
Yeah,
I, mean,
we.
I can add like a picture of like a penis or something like to like.
No,
Winning.
no.
Is
But
that
like
even
say-
allowed?
Malachi says,
I don't-
"Welcome." It says, huge.
No, I don't think. I
Uh,
don't even, yeah, I agree. I don't think that's allowed.
Oh no, it is. You're allowed penises.
I mean,
I
I
don't believe
could-
you.
No,
I
you
mean,
are.
I can draw one.
You can find all sorts on YouTube. The only thing
I'll-
that you
I'll
can't
commission-
find is
I
actual
could
porn.
commission an artist, you know.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hey, I have a vision for you. I'll give you $1.
$1.
That's a commission fee.
Regardless, it is late,
Irregardless.
and I will talk to you later.
Bye, Monica.
Indeed.
Bye.
Disappear into the ether.
Hmm.
I went
I'll
very-
go there
very
too,
plain.
because it's freaking late.
Sleep well.
It is late.
Thanks for the campaign.
Thanks for
Oh.
the campaign. It was awesome.
Great.
Now I get the warm fuzzy feeling for you guys saying thank you.
Yeah. It was a lovely, fun campaign.
And just saying,
it was
like
pretty
Tina
incredible.
said it was stressful. It was just as stressful for me sometimes.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Because I didn't want the TPK ending of all the endings, but the TPK ending was a real ending.
Yeah.
Especially the general TPK. If you die in the mother or the emperor, that would have felt more satisfying to me. Just dying to a random mook. Oh.
Yeah, we killed. No, we were killed by one of the Trents.
But that would have been fine. But if you were just killed an encounter of only treants or only pixies, it'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, that's it for tonight, I think.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching.
That's it for the campaign, really.
That is for Forsaken Throne. We will see you next week, next Saturday, for the epilogue of Forsaken Throne, where we go through the characters and everything. It'll be like a
Epilogue
5-hour
Q&A.
thing, probably, for us sitting around asking questions, getting answers, and just talking about it. But yeah, next.
The Way of the Wicked thing, it'll probably be like the same thing.
There'll be something similar.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's 1.5 years and change done. Very, very cool. Very cool. As I said, or as we said, Game of Thrones / Ice and Fire on Wednesday. So come and take a look at that if you're interested. Here's what Tiamat is still going on Fridays, and as I said, next Saturday is the epilogue of Forsaken Throne.
Yep.
Alright. Good. We will see you then. Good night.
Bye.
Good night,
Goodbye.
elves.